think she was at like 900 or something.
And so I was wondering.
Some phrases that men hate to hear. Yours is the perfect size. The big ones hurt.
Yeah, people. Welcome to another episode of the Strategically Reckless Podcast. I am your host, Jay Brown, a.k.a. your favorite foster dad, not the son right now, a.k.a. Mr. 710. And I'm so glad that you are joining us once again. Yeah! Hey, look. It's just going to be me today. And so, if duty calls right now, I might have to cut this one short because one of them Menendez is doing Menendez things. And they don't think that it's real out here in these streets. So they might think it's sweet. But it ain't sweet over in these streets. And they should know that, you know by now. Is what I would think. But for some reason, it ain't sunk in yet. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But look, check this out. I got a dope show for y'all tonight. Like I said, it's just gonna be me. Duty call from mailman. It made him sleepy today. But it was probably hot out there like it was here, which our mail did not run till late this week. Today. And I don't think I like that at all. Get him some new trucks and whatnot, and now they can't deliver the mail until whenever they get good and well and feel like it. Not a fan at all. But we done had some good weather. Over these last few days. Like, it's kind of crazy. Outside of the rain. If you don't put the rain there, this ain't been the week for you. You don't mess with it, ain't been a week for you. But if you have been in need of some good old sleep, this week has been for you. This has been the week where you want to turn off that air conditioner, but you don't know yet. You turn off that air conditioner if you want to. You have that heat on it, and it's going to be hot. You're going to be hot. Hey, I lost my page. There we go. I was wondering why my nose wasn't looking right. I was on the wrong page. But on tonight's show, we're gonna talk about. Listen, one of the things that's been in the news recently is this Magic City night that the Atlanta Hawks have been getting right through the coals about. We also gonna talk about. I had an epiphany while I was watching somebody walk. Then we also got to talk about this crazy NFL Monday that's going around. And I got, you know what? Before I get out of here, on Wednesday, it will be 15 years since I've been back from South Korea. 15 years. Damn. 15 years seems like such a long time. As a 45-year-old, 15 years, that's a third of my life that I haven't been back from Korea. Sound weird when I say it like that, but I got some crazy stories about Korea. I usually talk about at least once a year on the show, some stories that happened from back then. But let's hop right on into it. Over this last week or so, we've been trying to figure out how to get this baby, this 15-month-old baby, to try to sleep through the night. And fam is refusing. Ain't never seen it. Okay. Every baby that we didn't have come through here, they came here sleeping through the night. But this baby don't sleep through the night. This baby don't like to sleep no more. And the other three Menendezes, when they first got here, I decided I'm going to just take a small piece of garlic and just see. Because the Menendezes, they wake up at 6:14 every morning. No later than 6:38. And if it's later than 6:47, you got to go check on them. But I took a small piece of garlic. And I asked the 3-year-old Menendez, do you know what this is? Because I had to check. Hey, what up, Charmaine? So check this out. So not new. It is technically new to the world, but not new to us. Like he came with the Menendezes, and so it's a right now currently a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old. Now, I've been said this before. I don't judge anybody for how they get down in between the sheets, but it is irresponsible, yo. Like to have a 3, a 2, and a 1, and at 40. He's like, hey, I'm running out of time. Raw. That's a violation. Traveling on a plane. Too many men on the field, man. What are we doing? Throw the flag. Too many men on the field. Engrossment. False start. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But this baby won't go to sleep throughout the night. Like, and cuz fam be hating on my night, on my turn. See, my wife and I, we decided that we were going to take turns, stand up with him, or being the person to get up and tend to him when he gets up. It's a great idea. The only problem is, fam be wilding on my night. Bro wake up at 11:40 and won't go to sleep till after 2. There's nothing legal that I could do in order to get this boy to go to sleep, because when he get up and his eyes open, it's over. He ready to kick it. You give him too long, he drink his bottle, goop, 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 goop. And that's how he throw it. By the time that bottle hit the bed, if you ain't got a pacifier in his mouth, it's over with. You're done. And you know what? This is a horrible confession. It's gonna sound weird. It's gonna sound weird, but I promise it's not weird. I've changed many diapers in my day since being a foster parent, right? And I don't like changing little boy diapers at all. I don't like changing diapers in general, but little boy diapers are far more adventure than changing the little girl. I have never been peed on by any of the little girls. Never. There's never been, oh, if you pull the diaper open and this, oh, she's not done. I've never said that. But this youngest Menendez, you ready to change bro diaper now. Now check this out. In the middle of the night, bro diaper full as hell. Gotta change it. I got my phone set up, so I got the lights on disturb there. The phone sitting up with the light on. I got this little diaper. I open that diaper up. A little pea string. Oh, cover it back up. All right. Sharon, how much time do you give this baby with this like the diaper? It ain't strapped up no more, but you had to cover it back up because the string is going. Sit there and I wait. 15, 20 seconds. He done already peed because this diaper full. I know, I can see it's full. All right. How you still being like? What are you just waiting until some air hit it to start some more? Hell no, fam, you hate. All right, this should be about enough pee. This little dude, all he had was this one bottle. I don't know why that's the pee sound, but that's just That's just what it is when you pull that diaper back and it's still peeing. Like it's still. Come on, fam. How you still peeing now? He done almost finished with the bottle. And he's still peeing. This is the bottle to keep him quiet while I'm changing his diaper. But he peeing so long, he still peeing. Now I got an attitude. he was like, you changed my diaper, huh? I dicked him. With the watch. And so I'm sitting here. Now I got, like I said, I got an attitude because it's 2:40, 4 o'clock in the morning. And bro just peeing. And he's still peeing. Now when I finally open this diaper up and he's done, we on some NASCAR changing the tire type stuff. Hold on. All right, boom. All right. You asleep? No. He awake enough not to put him back in his bed. So now I gotta pick bro up, try to rock him back to sleep. But now, see this kid, he up. He don't want to get put back in his bed. Now he crying. We put him in our bed. He kicking and rolling and doing all this other stuff. You a hater. Yeah, he a hater for real. And you know what? See, you never know. Like, so what? We only had baby girls up until this point, so I didn't know what it was going to be like having to change a boy in that way. And opening that diaper out and that thing is just like, I can get you whenever I want to. Right at you. I don't like changing boy diapers at all. I don't like changing girl diapers either. The girl Menendez, her nickname is Stink Bomb, because I ain't never seen a baby boo-boo so much. But she had the worst boo-boos, and it goes all the way around up into the hoo-ha. I don't like having to get boo-boo out the hoo-ha. But you can't leave boo-boo in the hoo-ha. You can't leave boo-boo in that box. You got to get it out of there. I told this story a long time ago. Back in the day, this when we had number 1, 2, and 3. Number 3 was the baby girl, and I didn't know nothing about showering girls in that way. So I didn't want to give a baby a shower. My wife was like, "Oh yeah, you got it. It's just like if you shower, you will wash everything, right?" And I'm like, "Of course. All right, that's what it's like." And so I'm like, "All right, well, bet." See, here, you can't tell a dude just wash everything because the dude is gonna wash everything if he don't know. So I go in there, lather up that towel, and I wash everything. Everything. I soap all up in the little pot. If she didn't have boo-boo down there, ain't no regular water together. We get these soap. And she was like, that wasn't that bad. And when I told her that I washed everything, she was like, wait. I know you didn't put soap up in the hoo-ha. And I was like, yes, I sure did. No, Jason, you weren't supposed to do that. You weren't supposed to put we weren't supposed to put soap up in the pot. I didn't know. I don't be knowing. But you know what? I'm calling it a hoo-ha. I called it a fox. And this weekend, I had to correct the 5-year-old Menendez as to what those girl parts are actually called. See, in the process of trying to get The 1-year-old Menendez sleep through the night. The 2-year-old Menendez is not potty trained at all. She's a hater, but she can talk. And when she wants to go to the bathroom to get a marshmallow, she'll go. And when she doesn't, this little girl will pee on the floor immediately after getting up off the toilet, off the potty. We will sit her on the potty, and she will pee, and she won't do nothing. Well, she'll pee a little bit and get up off the potty, pee on the floor, get in trouble, go sit on the potty, get off the potty, and pee on the floor again. See, Cuz be putting soap up in the wolf. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta make sure that this ivory clean. Well, so while she's potty training, it's on the boot camp side of the game, so she got on a long shirt. We just want her to just be able to pull the shirt up, go sit on the potty. You know it's getting ready to happen? Pull the shirt up, go sit on the potty. You got to pull up on it, you're going to pee in the pull up. Well, she was playing, and sitting next to her brother, she had a toy that was way too close to the hoo-ha. And the 5-year-old Menendez looks over and he's like, hey sister, don't put your toy on your peanut. Hey, what you say? Oh, Mrs. Jackson, I was just telling her not to put a toy on her peanut. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Oh. Hey, young man, son. Listen. Girls, are you saying like penis, like what you got? Yeah, she was trying to put a toy by her peanut. All right, so girls don't have peanuts. They don't have a peanut. Only boys. Girls have vaginas. Oh. no, it's just a vagina. I gotta take it a regular word. Now he's probably that probably went in one ear and not the other. And he's gonna say that there was a peanut. That she has a peanut instead. Come on, dog. See, Naya didn't think that I would tell him the correct thing to say as far as a vagina is concerned. Because I call it a fox when it's a baby. I'm not gonna call it a wolf when you're an adult. When you're an adult lady, you got a wolf. If you're an old lady, you got a werewolf. Don't ask me what age does it turn into a werewolf. Just know, if it had hair on it in the 70s, it was probably a werewolf now. That's just a rule of thumb to go by. Melly on Scandal said she told Fitz that it was 1976 down there. And if you know what that means, you know what that means. That is comedy. That is real comedy. That is crazy. A werewolf is insane. Werewolf is insane. It ain't like a teen wolf. It's like a regular werewolf. That is too funny. But listen, so I gotta confess something. I already know I'm a hater. You can ask these kids, they know I'm a hater. But I was driving by the park on my way. I forget where I was going, but there was a whole bunch of people out there walking. And the way this person was walking, like they was really And I looked at him and I was just like, the hell you doing, bro? And I got to thinking like, yo, I'm sitting up here, I'm hating on Rose walking style. And I need to be out there walking too. No, but I'm still gonna hate on this walking style because that walking style ain't about shit. Ain't nothing happening. Whatever you got. No, that walking ain't gonna work. That dog don't hunt. Know what you got going on over there, fam? But I'm like, damn, I need to be over there walking too. My neighbor, I got one neighbor that I can see. And she was out walking up and down her driveway the other day. And my dog was over there barking at her. And I was like, hey, don't bark at her. I need to be walking too. I just ain't feel like doing it. Hey. I'm making all that noise. This the one that was hating. This the one that was hating. I was over there hating on old girl doing all this walking. That's my wolf right there. Get on that. Making all that noise. But yeah, that's the one that be hating. She don't like none of that walking. You try to get exercise in your driveway, you will get barked at. You walk up and down this street up in the front of my house, you will get barked at. You don't do none of that walking and stuff. But I shouldn't hate on those people. You know, you see those people outside that almost make you feel bad about you not doing it. And you see them white dudes running. They be running with no shirt on, just running. Just for the sport of running. Just, you know what? Hey Barb, I'm gonna go for a run. And they go out and they take their shirt off and go to the busiest streets and start running. And they be running, and I'll be thinking to myself, like, I know they just running just to be running. But I feel like you got to have certain clothes on if you are of another persuasion. If you are in a different demographic, you got to dress like you about to go running. Otherwise, you don't look like you just running to be running. You look like you're running because you're trying to get away. Like, I don't even know if like black people got like real running clothes. I know one dude got real running clothes. His name is I ain't gonna say his real name. But he probably got real running clothes. If you ain't run track while you was in school, you ain't got real running clothes as an adult. You just got basketball shorts that you run in. That's it. And a t-shirt. Hey, we ain't really even got running shoes. We just got shoes that ain't Jordan. I can run in these. I can run in these Kyries. Like all shoes that ain't Jordans can be ran in and played aggressively in. And it's all right. Ain't nobody don't nobody be like, man, I gotta make sure these LeBrons don't got no crease in it. Nah. We're hooping in them. It is full games of 21 is happening in them. Billy Mike, come on, are you serious? Billy Mike, hey, listen, man. Man, you probably making it. You making that up, bro. I had to check that out, man. That's crazy. 30 million a year. That's They got about 50 million tied up between Miles Garrett and Trey Henderson. If this is true, I got to check it out. I have to check it out. I could pull it up in a minute. But yeah, man, I can't believe that was happening. But since we're talking about it now, hey, the amount of money they spent over $1 billion in the first like hour and a half of NFL free agency, yo. Like it is an insane amount of money. And to consider that there was a center that I'm a Bears fan. If you don't know, I'm a Bears fan, and my team, we had a center. Bro we signed him last year to a 3-year, $48 million contract, and he retired after 1 year. Now, I don't know why Drew Dalman retired, but for whatever reason, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I made $16, $20 million or something like that, $30 million in a career, I'm probably not gonna do too much work. Yeah, I could make some more, but at 27, you put, we'll just say $40 million in my pocket. Yeah, I'm out. I'm not getting. I don't have to do this. Bam went to Stanford, so you're a little smart, at least. You would think. But what we not gonna do? I don't have to play till my knees don't bend. I don't have to play till my hands are stuck like this. Like we're not doing that. But he was the top center on the board. 3 years, $48 million, that's $16 million a year. The dude that was the top center this year, and he's better. 3 years, $81 million. $27 million a year, yo. To be the dude who got to hike the football. Hey, man. All you need is one team who willing to do it. That's it. I can't be mad at nobody for getting them checked. All you need is one team who willing to say, I can give it to you. I can give it to you. I can give you that bread. I will run that bread. And that's it. Come on, man. I don't even see it. See, bro was out here wilding. I knew I had to go look it up myself. I don't see no reports yet. And they still talking about Dallas. Yeah, they still talking about Dallas. Yeah, bro here, wishcasting. Maybe. Let me just check one more thing real quick. But that is, I don't know, man. I feel like it's hard to walk away from, like, if you sign a $48 million contract and for 3 years and you in year one. Yeah. I do feel like you should play your contract out, but if you gotta retire for whatever reason, then that's just what you gotta do. And I almost feel like it'd be a bad look. It'd be a bad look if the Bears was like, I gotta go after that bread. I gotta get the rest of that bread from you that we paid you up front. You ain't playing. I need this paper. I paid you for 3 years, not 1. Run that paper back up out. Let me get that from you. But it's an enormous amount of money that's being spent out there. And I should have known, Philly. Hey, OG, Philly Mike OG, not true. I don't see it yet. I don't see how they had the bread for that. They wouldn't have had the bread for that anyway, unless they threw Deshaun Watson out the window. And that big ass contract that he had. But speaking of throwing something out the window, next week was supposed to be Magic City night here in Atlanta. Supposed to be Magic City night here in Atlanta, and Magic City night was just supposed to be one of those nights that the Hawks are having to try to be like, hey, this is the culture. This is part of Atlanta culture, and hey, man, we just want to represent. This is going to be the theme. We're going to celebrate this strip club because it was part of the ATL culture, the strip club. All right. Here, I'm gonna give you my 2 cents on it. Magic City night was not gonna get me to the basketball game, but did it pique my interest a little bit? Yeah. Now, Luke Cornett, of all people, coming out and speaking out, being the person that be like, hey, this is not a good idea. Luke Cornett used to play for the Celtics, used to play for the Bulls, play for San Antonio. He came out and was like, hey, this is not a good idea. Don't like it. It's demeaning to women and kids. This should not be a theme of any kind of basketball promotion linked to the NBA. And I'm just paraphrasing. Okay. From that standpoint, I get it as the NBA trying to be a family product. It's a family product, right? You take your family to the game, you take your kids to the game, and if for whatever reason they decided, like your family decided that this was the game to go to next week, and it was going to be the Magic City theme night, they weren't going to have strippers at the game. There was not going to be no butt nakedness at this game. I'm almost willing to guarantee that there was not going to be any butt nakedness at the game. It's not going to be it. Now, do I know what any of the halftime situations was going to be like? No. Do I know that it was not going to be any strippers there? I'll be willing to bet that it's not. But what you're not going to do is you're not going to tell me that they was going to have Diamond and Moet and Alizé up there having a twerk contest with no tops on. It was not going to be no pee popping on the handstand. Come on now. But yeah, is Magic City, when you think about Atlanta in general, and if you are still one of those people that enjoys the nightlife, then Magic City might be on your bucket list of things to do or places to go. I've been once. Hey, Pop, you don't necessarily need poles to strip. They just help the scenery. They just help with the stunts. Please believe they would figure it out if they needed to. They would figure it out. There'll just be some stunts that can't take place. But they canceled it. They canceled the Magic City night. Now, who wouldn't want to go for the ticket? Now, that's one thing that I've never done at a gentleman's club, a exotic dancing establishment, is I have not ordered food. I damn near don't want to order a drink. This drink at a strip club, $22. Last time I went to the strip club, I went with one of my homeboys, and they tried to charge him. They tried to charge him an extra $30 because they didn't like the sandals that he had on. I just happen to know. I just happen to know the door guy. To be like, hey, bro, come on, man, this is my guy, man. It's 10 o'clock. Ain't nobody even in here. Why you gonna try to hit him for a 50? Don't worry about it. You straight. Cause then you pay the dude at the door after you pay for parking. You pay for parking. The dude at the door who's trying to make sure that you got on correct clothes, and then you got to pay to get in. So before you see any thigh, half a cleavage, you out about $70 off top before you even peek at a toenail. $70. But Atlanta is one of those places where it is strip clubs are one of the things to do. It might not be known because the industry is so big here, whether it's the music industry, the movie industry. The food is solid. Not the greatest, but it's solid. Atlanta is known for traffic. Atlanta is known. Yeah. And so then you throw in the strip club. It is known for us. But it ain't all about the strip clubs. Now, are there strip clubs? Yeah. Do those strip clubs be open in the middle of the day? Absolutely. Do cars be out there? Sure. I be trying to figure out what they doing up in there. Probably going in there for lunch for the wings. I haven't had any, but what I've heard was the lemon pepper wings at Magic City are dope. Would I want to pay for parking to get at the door and then to get in and then turn around to buy some wings? No, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that because you can't just Uber Eats from Magic City. You know how many Uber Eats drivers will be just waiting for that call to pick up food from Magic City? They be looking at their phone like, decline. Nope, decline. Ooh, Magic City. Accept. I'm going in there. They going in there with their hands in their pocket, their eyes but. Hold on, just take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Well, take your time. Take your time. Okay. Got my bag. Got my food. Got that food. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I think y'all left something. Y'all forgot something. Can you go to the back and put some spoons in there? That's what's gonna happen. They'll never make it out. Food gonna take an hour and 30 minutes. So you can't get Uber Eats from Magic City. It don't pop up. I don't think. But I probably live too far. I might live too far for that. But they canceled it. Now, it wouldn't keep me from going to a game, but it also wouldn't get me to the game. Like I wouldn't, if I had tickets for this game and I had purchased them way back in November before I knew that it was going to be a Magic City night, but I looked at it and I was just like, Atlanta Hawks playing against Orlando Magic March 16th. I don't have nothing to do. It's a Wednesday. The tickets should be cheap because who likes Orlando? Bet. Go ahead and get these tickets. Me and Julian gonna go to the game. And then they was like, oh, you know what we gonna do? Magic City night. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I gotta sell these tickets. Hell no. I know I ain't gonna see no strippers up in there. They're not even gonna do dancers get in free. They still gotta pay. They still gotta pay. And, listen, I would say this. 40% of the people that go to Atlanta Hawks basketball games don't give a damn about the basketball game anyway. The way the stadium is set up, it ain't set up to watch the game. Yeah, there's seats, but there's so much area to kick it at that I'm surprised when they put the games on TV that you wouldn't see more open seats. But I would assume that if you're gonna pay top dollar to be in them seats that you can see on TV, then you're gonna watch the damn game. You're not gonna be up in the kicker area getting your haircut. Cause yeah, why wouldn't there be a barbershop at State Farm Arena? Why wouldn't you be able to go to a Hawks game and get your haircut? They don't want to have at the Magic City night where you can go to the barber shop and get some trim. And then during Magic City night, you get some trim. That's a strategy. Somebody's head. But just know, if you're old enough, you know what trim is. You know what trim. All right, and so I got 15 minutes before I get out of here. 15 years ago, March 9th, I was getting ready. I was packing up all my stuff, saying all my goodbyes. I was leaving South Korea. And I was getting ready. March 11th is the day that I actually left. But I was going to some going away parties and whatnot. And every time around this time, I started thinking about all of this stuff, all the good times that I had, and a lot of the things that I saw. And I think about when I first got to Korea. And it was like, man, did you know anybody? I was like, I ain't know nobody. I'm one of those people. I get to a place and I can just walk around and I want to see stuff. And the weird thing is, you get over to a new country. This is in 2009, 2008, as a matter of fact. I don't have no cell phone service. My phone used to be hot. And then all of a sudden, I pick it up and it's not ringing. I don't have no service. But you're just so used to having it in your hand, you pick it up. And it's nothing. So you get out and you start walking. And I got out and I walked out of my apartment. I walked down the street and I saw this truck. And on the back of this truck, it was like a flatbed truck. And on the back of this truck, it had probably about 40 chicken coops stacked on top of each other. Just boom, boom, boom. Stacked on top of each other. And I'm looking like, damn, they just got live chickens just behind the chicken spot, huh? Okay, well, at least we know they fresh. But all of these chickens back here on death row, like this messed up. Like, I know all y'all about to die. You go behind KFC, you don't see no chicken truck. You don't see no chicken trucks back there. You don't see no coops or nothing. You go behind any of these restaurants, KFC, Popeyes, chicken, churches, etc., etc. Wings, the gold touchdown wings, whatever. There are no chicken trucks back there with live chickens in their joint. But they were in Korea. A week after being there, the co-teachers decided, now say my co-teachers, because they're the ones that translated for me. All I was paid to do was speak English, and they translated what I said. They could speak just a little bit. The co-teachers decided, hey, we want to take you out to dinner just to say welcome. All right, cool. I don't know what type of research they did, but we ended up at that chicken spot. I felt like I should have had an attitude. I felt like I should have had an attitude. 'Cause I'm like, why the chicken spot? Other than it's right across the street from the school, why this chicken spot? What y'all trying to say? Right after school, we go to the chicken spot. It's me and 5 other Korean teachers that didn't really speak English. It was one that spoke a little bit. And she was just as nice as she wanted to be. We get to the table, and they're trying to ask me questions, trying to practice their English on me. I'm still brand new, so I'm looking at them like, okay, well, this is cool. I appreciate y'all, but I ain't got paid yet. Y'all got this, right? Because I ain't got no Korean money, so y'all got this. Pop said, you know you're like the chick. We get to this restaurant. This is right after school. Get to the restaurant. We sitting there, and I'm like, damn, hey, do y'all know what a bathroom is? I gotta wash my hands. I get up and go wash my hands. Boom, boom, boom. Come out the bathroom. And when I sit back down, the food is here. Nobody else has a plate but me. And there's a piece of chicken on this plate. Hey, whose plate is this? I'm like, oh, it's yours. That's where you're sitting. I canvass the table. There's no forks. There's no tongs. And there's no dirty napkin. I know y'all don't speak a lot of English, but can anybody tell me how this chicken got on my plate? Because I went to go wash my hands. Y'all didn't. Oh, I put chicken on your plate. With your hands? Like you put your raw hand in the chicken, took out a piece, and then put it on my plate? Yeah. There you go. Excuse me, this is now your plate. Because you touch that, I will. Can we get a fork or some chopsticks, tongue or something, so we can divvy up this chicken correctly? Because I don't want y'all touching my food. And I really had to explain to them, like, listen, y'all been playing on the floor all day with these dirty, germy babies. I don't give a shit that we in Korea. They dirty too. And then y'all gonna touch the food that was on and put some food on my plate with y'all unwashed hands? That's yours. And I'm gonna give my own. This is what I'm not gonna do. I cannot risk it all. I'm in week 2. I don't know what y'all did, but what I do know is that no, that's yours. That's yours. What y'all doing? Y'all just be touching people's food? And the answer is yes. With their raw hands, unwashed. So out of pocket. I told the story about the boy at the park who wanted to practice his English on me. And I'm playing basketball. Another dude from Montana that I met, he was playing basketball, and Buddy was like, hey, do you want some gum? Not really, but sure, fine. So he gave Finn some gum. He got ready to give me some gum and pulled it back and decided that there's no way that he could figure out how to open his gum. So let me open it up for him. Took it out the wrapper and handed me the stick of gum in his raw, outside, playing basketball dirty hand. Here you go. Man, oh good. Man, where you get this gum from, boy? You crazy. You know what? Hey, Charmaine, listen. This part right here. This is where you're wrong. The chicken at that restaurant was good. I just couldn't eat the chicken that they touched. The Korean barbecue was good. I just didn't know what it was at first. I played in this basketball tournament, and after we won, instead of them giving the money, splitting up the money, which is what I was hoping for, they decided to take us all out to eat, which is some bullshit. Like I don't want to eat with y'all. I just give me the money. I want to eat. So we go to this Korean barbecue place, and I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know where I was going. They was like, "Hey, just go over there, grab." I was about to say something that was about to be real crazy. Damn. Go over there and grab some meat. Nope. Caught myself. It was like, go over there. There's different kind of there's some pork over there. There's some chicken and some seafood. I bet. And so I go over to this little mini bar that they have. Like it's like a little mini bar where they have everything that goes on the grill. And so I'm looking at the grill. I'm looking at these different like little platters, and I call myself being smart. Like, oh, this looks like bacon. I don't know why they would be serving bacon at this Korean barbecue place, but these are fat ass slices of bacon. Let me go ahead and put this bacon on there because I can recognize that. And then when it started cooking, it wasn't cooking like bacon. It was cooking like something else. And I'm like, hey, Spence. Bro, I think this bacon is a little stale, bro, because it ain't cooking right. Like this bacon is supposed to turn like a darker brown and get thin. Like, what's wrong with this bacon? And bro was like, no, that's samgyeopsal. It's not bacon, it's samgyeopsal. What? You said samgyeopsal like I done been here. Like I just got here 2 weeks ago. What you mean samgyeopsal? This look like bacon. You trying to tell samgyeopsal looks like bacon, but don't cook like bacon? So what is it? Pork. I know bacon is pork, but this ain't cooking like bacon. Pork good. Somebody come tell the dude that this bacon right here is stale. Like something wrong with it. Something wrong with it. And it was actually pork belly. Pork belly cooks like that. Pork belly is samgyeopsal. I did not know that. Samgyeopsal is delicious when you cook it right and you're not expecting it to be bacon. You can't tell me that something is pork as if pork is just the only thing. Like when you, like I get it, but pork can be ham, bacon, shoulder, all snout, all type, sweet, all type of stuff. You can't just say pork to somebody that's black. I was there for 2.5 years. 2.5 years I was there. 2.5 of some of the coolest years of my life, yo. I seen some things. I seen spam gift set. They had 9 spams at this convenience store. You could just get a spam gift set. And if you wanted to just give spam to your friends, you could just do that. In a 9 spam gift set. I saw mannequins over there that had braids. They was wilding with their mannequins at the mall. Their mannequins had braids. They used to sell these things like back in the in 2011, in 2009. I had never seen butt pads before, but they were selling butt pads over in South Korea. It was calling them hip ups. You could just go buy BBL at the mall. It's called hip ups. You just put them on. You could just take your BBL off whenever you got ready. It's called hip ups. Some of the most insane stuff that I had ever seen. The one time that I really wanted to come home was they tricked me into taking a field trip, and it was like, "Hey, we going on a field trip, and we going to a lookout. It's gonna be fun. It's like a little hike." Now, this little hike, I'm thinking that this little hike is getting ready to be with, because we going in this hike. Everybody that's going is under 7. These are little kids. And so we start walking, and we walking, and next thing you know, it's a little incline. And the incline keep going. And now these folks have snuck a hike in. Instead of it just being a regular walk. Like they Google Translate didn't say, "Hey, tell him that it's a hike." Because going on a hike is different than going for a walk. You going for a walk, it's flat. A walk is minimal exercise. A hike, you're going to be sweating a little bit. So we start walking and we going up the incline. And the incline don't stop. And we get to a little part where it stops a little bit. And we go around. And it's more incline. And I'm like, hey, I turned to my coaches. I'm like, so what we doing? Like, there's a lot of damn walking. Like, I'm hot. Y'all wilding. What is this? Where we going? Oh, no. We almost there. 15 minutes later, we still walking. We get to this lookout point. And now I'm looking upside all the heads because I feel like they done tricked me. Not that I wasn't in shape and not that I couldn't do it. But when you're not expecting to go on a hike, it's supposed to be a walk. And they done tricked you into a hike. We get to the top, and now I'm looking out, and I'm like, all right, well, it's cool. I'm glad I'm up here. This is dope. Let me take a couple pictures. I snap a couple pictures. They like, you ready to go down? Hell no. We just got here. Oh, no. It's time to go. We got to go back down so we can get back to the school. No. That was 30 minutes of walking up. That's far. Like you go, look, you walk to the top of Stone Mountain, you're not getting ready to be up there for like 2 minutes and then come back down. You gotta sit down for a minute. I don't care what we doing. You gotta sit down for a minute. You gotta chill, enjoy this thin air up here. Bask in the ambiance. Let the scenic views overtake your mind, body, and soul. No, they rushing to get back down. And now I'm looking upside all their heads like, listen, the next time y'all decide to take a little walk, I ain't going. I'm turning all this shit down. I ain't going. Because this wasn't no walk. This was a hike. Y'all was lying. And I'm going to just say that y'all got it lost in translation. But y'all was lying. And for Christmas, I am 100% going to get you a spam gift set. Hey, good people. Good people, listen. Before y'all get out of here, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Y'all are always dope. Charmaine, I appreciate you, cuz, and everything you do for the show. You know what? I ain't even going to play the traveling thing for you today. But if you're looking to travel and you need a cool-ass shirt to wear, I'm not going to cough this time. But if you need a cool-ass shirt to wear, and I'm talking about a shirt that when people see it, they be like, I like your shirt. This right here is the shirt for you.
Seeking the ideal travel attire? Consider the My Airport shirt Fly AF. Extended flights demand comfort, but this shirt ensures style isn't sacrificed. Its soft fabric provides exceptional comfort while maintaining a contemporary and sophisticated aesthetic. There are plenty of shirts you can wear to the airport, but you want to make sure yours is Fly AF. Elevate your travel wardrobe because having an airport shirt that's Fly AF is more than just a shirt. It's an indispensable travel item. Travel season is here. Make sure your shirt is Fly AF when you travel.
Just make sure it's Fly AF. Some people gonna say air freight. Some people gonna say Air Force. They are gonna thank you for your service. Don't even worry about it. Just nod and smile. Go ahead and get you one. And when you do, don't hesitate to use the promo code FlyAF at checkout. I got you. Like, when I tell you this shirt is dope, it's dope. The hoodie is dope. This shirt is dope. Get both. Trying to tell you. Looking to travel, you need something cool. You ain't even got to think about it because it match everything. Fellas, it match your gray sweat. Ladies, it match your black stretch pants. It match your jeans. You can throw it on over some jeans and a blazer if you're trying to just be a little business casual. You can do it all with a shirt that's Fly AF. So listen, order yours now at www.the710printshop.com. Use Fly AF at checkout for a discount. And until next time, good people, y'all stay safe out in these streets.